According to the Humane Society of the United States, there are about 90 million pet dogs living in the U.S.
And one of the biggest responsibilities for their owners is keeping them safe, not just at home, but on the road, too. Tony has more in today's Behind the Wheel.
We're at the Oregon Humane Society. This is Hawk, this is Leo. They're going to help us demo some of the cool stuff you can put in your car for your dogs.
Ooh, there we go.
At some point in your dog's life, they'll end up taking a ride in the car. Some dogs love it. Some would rather leave it.
I think it has a lot more to do with the dog's temperament, whether or not they are more outgoing and embrace new things versus maybe are a little bit more timid and need to be slowly introduced to new things.
But whether they're big or small, fluffy or scruffy, dogs need to be safe in the car, starting with how they pile in.
This is a ramp. I just keep it in the back of the car. This ramp could take a dog up to 150 pounds.
And sure, your dog may be your best friend, but if you want to keep them out of the front seat, a net or a screen may be just what you need.
It's really easy to install. You just have little hooks here that you just clip onto your seat on the front, and then little hooks at the bottom that do the same thing to keep your dog in the back seat so that you can stay in the front seat and safely drive.
A water-resistant, machine-washable seat cover like this one comes in handy if you want to keep your back seat relatively suitable for humans.
You put in one of these things, you really don't care what your dog's been doing. You can have loads of fun, and it doesn't matter for your car. It is really easy. You literally just clip this around, and it works the same way on this side as well.
And just as you need to be in a seatbelt, your dog is also better off when they buckle up. This design uses a zip line.
Basically, it's just attached to the two little handles on each side of the car with one little hook, and you tighten it using this strap right here. All you have to do is hook it onto your dog. I would absolutely suggest putting it on a harness. It's not safe to have this on a collar, just in case you do end up in an accident. We don't want to choke anybody.
So we know it's important for dogs to be safe, but they also want to be happy. How do we keep them happy in the car?
Well, you know what? Treats are your absolute best friend. And Leo is demonstrating right here out of a really awesome non-tip car-safe bowl.
But of all the steps you can take to keep your dog safe and happy in the car, it's hard to beat the classic crate. It puts your dog in a protective shell, helps them feel secure, and the crate itself can be strapped into your car.
Yep, it's always the easiest and safest way to drive.
By the way, it may not be the safest thing to have your dog in your lap when you're driving in the state of Oregon, but it's not illegal. However, if your dog is distracting you or preventing you from driving safely, you could get a ticket for that. I'm Tony Martinez, Fox 12 Oregon. Okay, now you can have your treats.
Really some great tips, Tony.
You know,
So fun.
The seatbelt thing, they make one now that attaches to, like they say, the harness at one end, and the other end is an actual clip like that would go in your seatbelt.
Actual seatbelt,
Yeah,
yep.
it's amazing.
Such a great idea with all the products, you know, but we have seen, I mean, all seriousness, we've seen accidents as a result.
Yes.
I mean, I remember reporting on one locally, you know, where a dog kind of got under the owner's feet and caused an accident.
Yeah, and Laura had a great tip, too, for getting a dog into the car is open the door on the other side so they don't feel like they're kind of being boxed in and they're more inclined to, like, you know, hop up there without, if they're at all timid about it. So, yeah. That's
Good tips.
Isn't it amazing all the products that have
really
been created
is.
just for
I
that?
know.
It's incredible.
There you have it. Yeah. Now the next one's about writing with cats. Where did you go? Yeah.
Yeah.